Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on, people, man? Down South football in the building. As the title of the show says, where have you been? We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into all that. But before I go any further, okay, let me do a proper introduction to the guy on the other side supporting somebody. I ain't gonna say no name. Supporting somebody with that nice shirt on today. I ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't get me one. I wear extra large and a large too. But y'all give it up for the man, Mr. DL Gardner in the building. What's happening, bro?
Hey man, just glad to be here, man. Just glad to be here, man. I've been waiting all day for this, man. And we hadn't been on due to some, some different things. We hadn't been on the last 2 weeks,
We about to get into it. We about to get into it.
but before we get into it, I do want to tonight will be sponsored by not sponsored, but indirectly by I think I'm gonna sip a little the rest of this shade tonight because this is a celebration show. Uh or I told you so show, but we're not gonna deep dive in that, but we might talk about it. But I just want to just let I only pull this out for special occasions and the fact that I got another one in transit. Uh yeah, I think can't think of another time to drink this on the show other than tonight. So
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means right now.
that means your buddy is feeling blessed over here, man. Mike Norvell called me yesterday.
Help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Help
And
us.
he said, Dave, you tried to tell the people. They just wouldn't listen to you. But
See this? Help us, Jesus. Help
hey
us.
man, but I'm good, man. We're good. We're good. We're good. Glad to be back.
You look, you can sip all what you want to sip. But before I tell everybody what's happening or where we been, I gotta acknowledge some folks, one of our number one supporters, Quintel, what's up in the building? Mr. Brown. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. And then we got our boy, Mr.
Thanks.
Jared.
I ain't seen
happening,
Jared in a
man?
minute, man. Jared, where
He
you
was
been, man?
he was on the
Was he on
last
the last?
show.
Was he on the last show?
Yeah, it's just we catching people off guard how we doing stuff. So you know how that go. You know how it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. He said.
Intro five.
He said intro 5. Man, appreciate that, bro. We appreciate that. Just trying to do better. My boy D, what up, boy? What up, bro? Hey, Ovante in the building.
Man, I ain't seen Vontae in a minute. Go
Hey
knows,
man, we
Go
ain't been
knows.
around in a minute. So that's the thing about it. We ain't been where we need to be. So it's a couple people here. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Okay, this is what it's people say, where have you been? Okay, I'm just gonna be transparent. This is all more on me than it is on Dave. So your boy been sick, kind of. Some things have happened, but on the same accord, I was in Destin for wifey birthday weekend. I was prepared. Hey, bro, we had all the equipment down there. We was gonna go live from down there. I got sick down there. Had to go to the urgent care / ER, whatever you want to call it, down there, and that took out that whole kind of weekend. Even though I made it through, like Destin or whatever, just wasn't feeling right, and it continued as I came back. So that's kind of where we been. That's why I say it's been all on me. So y'all
Well,
want to take it,
the weekend before that, I was in Savannah and we couldn't get the
that's right.
sound right.
And
We
we
were
couldn't
gonna
get
do
the
it after
sound right.
dark and we couldn't get the sound right. So
We was gonna do a DSF after dark, and we couldn't get the sound to work. It was just like everything was going against us. I'm like, no, y'all, we not gonna do this. No, we're not gonna do this. It was a little disappointing, but guess what? We back up in the building now. We back up in the building. So look, I've seen the text messages. I see it everything. I know some of y'all were disappointed because we wasn't on, especially after the first week with everything with Florida State. But we here now. We back in the building, ready
Florida
to
State and
go.
who? Florida State and who?
Florida State and
Florida.
Alabama.
Okay, there you go. I want you to finish it. Finish it all out.
Why you
Yeah,
want me to finish? Okay.
yeah, you gotta finish it, man. You can't.
what else would you like for me to add to that?
Hey, I'm good, man.
diatribe?
I'm done. I'm rested on my laurels. We're moving on.
You full of crap. Omar ain't in here right now, so you can't say nothing to Omar.
That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on.
Now Omar gets a little busy sometimes, so he may or may not be, coming up in here. That's just
okay.
That's
well, Omar, when you watching a replay, I was waiting on you.
So you trying to say Omar's doing this to you?
Oh, he is. It's no way. It's no way in God's green earth Omar's hitting that button tonight. He's not hitting that button.
He was ready. Me and him actually had a conversation. He actually texted me and said that he was ready to go. He was ready for the call in.
There's no way Omar is hit this button. No.
And for y'all that ain't been in here, we do have some. We do have a couple new features. Let's hear your calls. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna see us scrolling at the bottom for a couple times. What you're gonna have to do is it's gonna be a barcode that pops up on the screen. Just a QR code. I said a barcode, Lord. QR code that pops up on the screen, just like a regular QR code. You scan it, boom, boom, boom. Allow permission from Mike, hit connect, and it pops up in our board over here. So we want to hear from you. Because we want this year to be more about the fans and about everybody and make it more interactive with everything that we're doing. But with that being said, Mr. Gardner, since we haven't really been on here, trust me, we got the message. What did we miss?
Well, you know absolutely what we missed.
Look, sir, look, you like the little kid that got 1A. You ain't gonna take up the whole show.
No. Listen, I'm not gonna do that. But only thing I want to say, I rarely take advantage of my I told you so moments. Now I didn't tell you that Florida State was gonna win. I didn't say that.
Hold on, time out for a second. Let me clarify. I'm clarifying. Since we ain't been on here, I want you to have your moment because you deserve it.
No, I'm done with my moment. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I want you to have your moment because first of all, you didn't really have it. You just kind of just mentioned it.
That's good enough. We did the rest on the field.
You're lying. I know you petty. You petty Dave. See, I know you. You petty Dave. You are petty Dave. We already established this fact. You're petty Dave. So don't do me like that.
You're 100% right. You know me.
So go ahead, sir. When I say what did we miss? I want you to lead this off. I want you to say that.
We miss talking about the upset in Tallahassee. We miss talking about Arch Manning up in the Horseshoe. Was that Arch Manning or was it Dak Prescott? I don't know. I can't tell the difference. But we missed we miss Auburn going and get a big win down in Waco, which was huge for the program. Right? We missed some key stuff, man. Hell, I missed on my bet because Texas Tech just acted a fool last week and they decided they want to score 10,000 points. But we missed some key stuff, man. I'm trying to think of what else did we miss. What am I missing?
Well, that's why we got to help rely on our audience because, I'm sure there's some things that's still like sticking into their crawl stuff they want to talk about. Jared said we missed about, no, we didn't. I didn't miss that, Jared. I'm saying like what we didn't miss, we didn't get to say on here.
Look at that right there. Look at Erica. Look at Erica.
Who is Erica? You know Erica?
Yes, I know Erica.
Oh, okay.
Erica,
well, she definitely don't know me with that wild name.
Hey, she sits right in front of me every day at work. She been listening.
Hey, how you doing?
She listened to us for a long time. That's why I told you came to me and said, "You have a podcast?" She listened to everybody's podcast. So, Erica, appreciate you coming on. And yes, we are talking about your Alabama Crimson Tide.
Oh, so you done made her mad? Oh,
I make her. Yeah, I'm that other person.
Erica, I ain't got nothing to do with this. That between you and Dave. I'm staying out the way. I'm staying out the way of that. Look, I ain't in it. That sound like some work stuff right there. We need to stay out of that.
Yeah, man, I gotta hear about it in the morning, but I'm ready.
You gonna hear about it in the morning? Well, maybe she might be bold enough to call in. You never know.
She could call in tonight, and she might just give me all her 2 cents tonight.
And she might just cuss you out on the air. I
She
would have to
could.
record and clip that.
You may have to.
So, Erica, you have my permission. Call in. Let him tell us about Work David. Now, I know the old Work David. Okay, I know the old Work David.
Oh, you don't want. Yeah, you know.
I know. Well, trust me, because he was under me for a little while. I'm gonna go and tell. Look, I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit. David almost didn't make it out of training for AT&T.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely. I was ready to quit. I was done until Renard told me we found out we were frat brothers. It was a wrap. We were good out of that.
When I tell you that dude came in there like, I'm not want to do this
at all.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he gave me he wasn't right for me. He wasn't right for me at that point in time. I don't know what he was tripping on, but yeah, Jared, we have a lot of things like that we need to discuss. I'm watching my brother on. If you ever been up in my little setup, it screens everywhere. It's about 6 or 7 of them around here, but in this one room. What I do?
Talk about Jared comment. Talk about Coach Graves down at Southern, boy. Bama State went down there and just that dang Andrew Body's on a tear.
First of all, because we didn't get to talk about it. Hold on,
UAB. We did. That's another one we did. Yeah,
and Drew MF Body.
Jesus,
that's all I got to say. Boy, you did Bama State proud. You went back to your Texas Southern, Andrew Body, from a couple of years ago, representing the SWAC, did your thing down there, and continue to do your thing. We're gonna get to you, because see, now we go about to have more shows, then we have some stuff that's more dedicated. But you did your thing down there, bro. I know a lot of people want to concentrate on Grambling, Ohio State. No, we not. No.
I mean, I'd rather just talk about the band battle.
We gonna take the check, yeah, because Grambling had Ohio State band dancing, boy. That was funny. I don't know if you saw that video clip or not.
I didn't see that one.
Ohio State was like walking by them, and they was playing their version of Net. And all you saw was Ohio State doing like this. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all. Anyway, look, we got off real quick. But
yeah,
what else you want to say that we forgot about? We got about a couple more minutes on that.
That we missed. Notre Dame in Miami was good. That was a good game.
It was a good game.
Good game.
Ask me if I'm a believer in Miami.
I'm going to answer it for you and say no. I just think I know you well enough. We started to complete each other's sentences. That's scary. Yeah, pretty bad.
See, I don't not believe in them. Let me put it like that. It's not I don't believe in them. It's just that it's got to just show me a little bit more.
Well, they're going to show you in 2 weeks.
Okay, moving on.
Okay,
What else?
Moving on.
What else you want to get to real quick?
I think that's it, man. I think that's all I can remember. Like I said, we've been it's been a little while, but I think that's all I can remember right now.
Okay. All right, I got you. Like I said, there's a lot. I know we can't sum it up in 10, 12 minutes. We really can't. But we definitely wanted to say that we want to talk about a little bit of what we missed through my absence. Of trying to get everything done. Like I said, I am feeling better. Is the crazy part about it, we still don't know 100% what it is or what it was or what it still is. But bottom line is, I'm blessed. I'm happy. Back on the mic and ready to rock and roll. So that's just how that goes. So, Dave, this week,
yes,
let's just get this quick. We get into some predictions a little bit, and then we can try to open up the phone lines and let's see what people want to be here. We ain't trying to keep everybody here all night because we already know how y'all want to go. And I promise you, we trying to be back on Saturday. We owe the people after dark.
Man, we missed the one we should have had though. Oh my God, that
We
was gonna
we
be
we we
vintage.
really missed that opportunity. My phone was blowing up. Like,
Yeah,
where y'all
we
at?
missed
What
that
y'all
one.
doing? Where y'all at? What y'all doing?
Oh, another one we need to talk about
Who?
or touch on.
What's that?
Florida USF. We ain't necessarily got to talk about it, but that's what we missed. We didn't really miss it. That kind of would have came up on this show, but a little bit. But yeah,
They slept on USF for some reason. I
I
ain't
don't
talking
know
about
why.
Florida. I'm just saying because South Florida, all they have done is play these teams tough. That's all they done. And it's not like they are a lower division or something. But for some reason, a lot of fans want to
Right.
treat them like that.
When they went in there, when they went in, and Boise, of course, is not the Boise of old.
Brown,
Let's yeah. I mean,
the quarterback.
he's not that. Yeah, you know when they, I'm saying like when they played Boise State week 1, okay, and they literally ramshacked them. Boise, they're not the Boise with Asher Genty. They're not that Boise. He is. Yeah, he ain't just started balling. He been balling there since he put that number 17 jersey on. This is nothing new.
When I first saw
Uh,
him, I said, a black
mm,
Phillip Rivers.
yeah, absolutely. When I saw them jump on boys, I knew it was going to be a problem. Boys is always, they traditionally kind of tough the last,
Right.
decade or so. But this is not. I won't say that I'm surprised. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised. Um, I won't say I'm surprised that they won. Um, I don't
But
think Florida's there yet. I think year 3 lag way is where you see the jump. That's what I see. But the problem with that is they may have a coaching change, which does that boost him forward or does that set him back?
I think another problem with Lagway is he missed so much time because he was out this summer, going back and forth. Is he gonna have surgery? Is he not gonna have surgery? Blah blah blah, going like that. But I'm not putting this whole Florida thing on Lagway. Heck no. I saw the game. I'm not crazy enough to think that South Florida is just a good, solid team. And then it's like it's crazy because the whole AP poll controversy, me and Dave were talking about that earlier. That lady did herself no favors by sitting up here talking about how her process goes for the AP poll. Ma'am, you just set things back about 20 years. Just be quiet. I don't
Right.
think your credentials will be renewed for the next year. But yeah, I mean that South Florida just got it, man.
They should be revoked. Guess who enters the building?
Who's in the building, Dave?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Hold on. Who's
Yeah.
in the building? Who's in the building?
You
Who's
see
in
him
the
over
building?
there? You see him?
Hold on. Let me look and see.
You see the comment? Yeah, you know exactly what you missed. You know exactly what you. Omar, I am having a special drink, special
Hey.
cocktail.
Hey,
Just
look at
because
this.
of you.
Look at this. Look at this, Dave. Look at this.
Hey, I don't know if we're gonna open. I don't know.
We
I
gonna
don't know.
open, but we can't.
I don't
We
know.
can't go back. We can't go back.
Omar,
Omar said he alive.
hey man, I just say, man, whew, I don't know what to say.
Omar, I will say he has not been bad.
No, not at all. I respect the game too much. I don't do that. It's other fans that don't.
Yeah, Omar, he respects you. Trust me, you're not the problem. He ain't gonna come after you like that. But it's some of them that caught all the memes on that day.
Oh yeah, man. We still stand on top of that elephant with the spear. We still got that. And then put the Florida State cross his head. Yeah. We still doing it.
Anyway. Like I said, we want more, like we said this year, continue everything, God willing, and everything we flying back and doing what we do is we want to hear from y'all, man. We want to make this more interactive. A couple people reached out to me about the Discord. They say, yep, they down for the Discord. That'll be cool. That'll just be cool. Just come in there, say what you want about college football. Everybody don't do different social media. Everybody know about our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and all that kind of stuff like that. Even our Twitter page. but everybody's not active on every social media platform, and they're not what's the word I'm trying to say? They're not really happy about having to put their information out there. So the Discord is something that can be just for us. If anybody has any experience with Discord, you have your different messaging and all messaging where you can message each other back and forth. It's just something like our own little community. So there's a couple people that say yes, I'm down with that, and we can just drop stuff in there and do whatever and just talk about different topics or whatever you want. So we're gonna try to go ahead and get that going for you. But first thing first, man. Let's move on a little bit. It is Thursday, so we got to make some predictions. If we don't do nothing else, we're going to start in order. We got number 12 Clemson versus Georgia Tech. Clemson is a 3.5 point favorite. The over under is 51.5. 11 a.m. ESPN, and you see that's where we are right now. Mr. David.
Man, I looked at this game earlier today, and the crazy part about it is that this game has so much playoff implications. And I say that because I feel like a conference like the ACC, at most, I think could get 2 teams in, right? I think
2, maybe 3.
Right, maybe. But it would have to be maybe an undefeated or 1 loss, maybe 2-1 loss, if that's even possible. I have to look at the schedule and stuff. But it has so much implications to it, because if Georgia Tech can pull this win off, I'm trying to get their schedule pulled up. If you take a look at their schedule, is it any way to get it? If you pull it up, Renard, is there any way to get it up on the screen?
Yeah. What you need?
Pull up Georgia Tech schedule.
Okay. That won't be better.
And I'm telling you why this game is so pivotal. You know what I'm saying? For them. Hey man, Omar got me stuttering, man. I can't talk because I got this. I'm drinking this other shade. I can't talk tonight, man. I'm just so excited.
Now you got to be careful about drinking.
Yeah, man.
Shut up, Renard. I almost said something.
But man. Well, I mean, at least I'm at home.
But then you start talking like Shay.
Hey, man. What a name was.
We don't get nightcap money.
Shucks, man.
What's that? You talking about
what he said? What is it? Michelle? Yeah, man.
My Michelle. See, you about to get me in trouble. Let me stop.
All right. Pull the schedule up, man.
I'm pulling up. I got you. Hold on, bro. I got you. Before we get in trouble tonight. Okay, let me see here. All right. Who you looking for now? I got it up here. It should be up here.
Okay, that's it right there. Take a look at Georgia Tech's schedule, right? Let's say hypothetically they win this game.
Okay.
Look who they got left. They got Temple. Very, very winnable. Wake, winnable. Virginia Tech, winnable. Duke, winnable. Syracuse, NC State, Boston College. Okay, Georgia to end. Bro, they could easily be a 1-loss team. Or maybe run the table, depending on, it's a rivalry game. So I mean, heck, it ain't like they hadn't won it before. All right. So I think they have more to gain than Clemson, only because Clemson's going to have some other games on their schedule that they can make up ground with. Right. Because they have to play at SMU. They have to play Florida State. Then they got South Carolina last game. So they got room to make it up. But if Georgia Tech can pull this out, man, this could be interesting.
You know me, the question for Georgia Tech is always going to be, not always, but it's about Hayes. Is Hayes King going to make it through the season, first of all? Because the way that boy get hit. Is he going to make it through the season? That offense is just designed to give you problems. And if it's executed the right way, it will have you in a bind. Now, I understand. So you going with Georgia Tech, right?
I didn't say that necessarily. Oh. I said that if they can pull it off. Now, Clemson has another issue, but I believe he's going to play. They center guy hurt the first play of the last game.
Correct.
But he wasn't on the injury. I don't think he's on the injury report. If he is, he's listed as like questionable. which is an upgrade. So if he can go, that will help him. But if he can't go, then I don't know. But right now, it's kind of a push, really, to me. I really don't know how this game is gonna go. But I believe they're playing. Where are they playing at? They're playing in at Georgia. They're in Atlanta, right?
It's in Atlanta. It's in Atlanta.
So if I would, in a game like this, based off the showing we just saw from Clemson last week, I probably would go Georgia Tech. Yeah.
Only reason I'll go Clemson, but two reasons. Number one, I'm gonna go with Peter most of the time this year. That's on a personal level.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He going.
But
Yeah.
gotta go with the semi-family and Peter Woods, the man child in the middle. Good Jesus. And Brent Key doesn't know. He didn't seem like he was 100% sure that what Haynes King was gonna do. Like, was he gonna play or was he wasn't gonna play or not? So, and I think Clemson needs it more. But I do feel like Clemson showed a little bit more up front, especially the D tackle spot. But I think it's going to be a head knocker, though. I think the line got it right.
Yeah.
I think the line got it right.
I think so, too. I mean, Clemson mess around and get off to a slow start. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, they don't have the luxury of home field advantage, right? I mean, hey, that place over there in downtown Atlanta gonna be rocking.
And Cade Klubnik is one of the biggest head cases I've ever seen in college football. Some days he looks like a Heisman Trophy winner. Some days he like he ain't never seen a go route his whole life. I just don't know where he be at sometimes. Like it's like he's never seen a basic 4-3 cover 2 defense. Sometimes it's like he just I don't know where he is. Or it's like his confidence is shook or something. But I get it. But yeah, I'm not 100% there with him. But I think that in Atlanta, I'm still gonna roll with Clemson. But like I said, I think the odd makers got it close to right. Oh, but we will see. We'll see how that goes. So
yeah.
But
let's go Yellow Jackets. But go ahead.
Speaking of your Yellow Jackets,
mm-hmm.
No, we're not going to talk about them. We're going to go to the other side of the state.
Where we going?
Going to the other side of the state. We got number 6 Georgia versus number 15 Tennessee. Another 3.5 point game. Underdog. 49.5 is the over and under. 2:30 p.m. ABC.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot you could say about this game, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first.
They in Knoxville, right?
Oh, Rocket Top.
Mm-hmm. Will Smokey be there?
Will Smokey be there?
Will Smokey be there?
The statue outside the stadium will be there, so that's Smokey.
With the dog, with the Tennessee going, they still bring the dog out there, right?
Oh yeah, Smokey, bro.
Yeah. He gonna be there, right? He gonna be draped. He gonna have his orange cape on, right?
Go ahead, sir. Ain't nothing gonna change on that mountain with that hilly campus. Good Lord. Don't tell me you ain't got no calves after you done walk Tennessee campus. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I did walk the campus.
You got some calves.
Rocky Top, Tennessee. Ooh. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I say I don't know because I think that, like we was talking beforehand, I just think that
Dave.
What? Oh God. He has arrived. Oh my God. As a matter of fact, I told him too that Zachariah Branch to me is going to be the X factor. And you got 2 DB. You know, he transferred from USC. Remember?
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about who you said that he has arrived. Of course, I know who Zachariah Branch is.
That's my brother right there. That's my brother. Okay. He's on his daughter profile.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Probably got on that.
All views and likes, if you don't mind liking, that help us in the algorithm.
Yeah.
We love them
hit the
all.
thumbs up button, dog. But
Please.
Zachariah Branch, man, I think he's the difference maker. Then you got two defensive backs out of the secondary for Georgia, meaning for Tennessee. But again, if he can make one or two splash plays, I can see Georgia taking this game. But I mean, we are in Rocket Top, Tennessee. So give me those balls.
That's what you. Ooh. Now see, why you want to make your brother mad?
Let me get them balls.
Joey Aguilar.
Yeah, Aguilar. I'll guarantee I'll be able to spell it next week.
I can spell it now. I can spell it now.
Yeah,
seriously, looking at it like this, Georgia hasn't shown anything, and Kirby does that by design. You know, it makes a lot of the fans mad. He
don't
ain't
do it by
doing
design.
nothing. He does it. He does that by design.
That
He does,
offense
but
is stale.
it ain't. But it ain't.
Was there.
Okay, but the point is, you talking about a stale offense. I'm talking about what he's been showing on tape. He ain't showing nothing.
He don't never show no more. What you see is what you get.
You gonna get something from them.
Something.
I'm telling you. Listen to me. You're gonna get something from them that they have not put them on tape. That they have not put on tape yet. That is Georgia. That is what they do. That's a promise.
Hey, Omar, if you still on here, pencil this down. Georgia will look the same way in November as they do in September. Guarantee it. What are they gonna do? Add another tight end to the formation? What are we doing? Stale.
You can call it stale all you want to. Bottom line is they're going to add something to the being on tape. You're going to be like, how did that tight end get open going up the seam for 25 yards? They ain't know that was coming.
Okay, they add a wrinkle. That's called a wrinkle, Renal. Everybody has a wrinkle. They don't do Kirby does
that's not a wrinkle if it hasn't been on tape.
That's a wrinkle for this game.
That's not a wrinkle. That's not a wrinkle.
I think it's a wrinkle.
That's not a wrinkle.
Kirby don't do this. Now defensively, we can talk. Offensively, they do nothing. Nothing at all.
Like I said.
But this is you got the floor. I digress.
You go ahead. You go ahead. Cause see, this the same stuff I heard when Stetson Bennett was the quarterback, and somebody gonna stop. Hold on. Before the offensive coordinator left. Before the offensive coordinator left, the same stuff I heard when Stetson Bennett was a quarterback. Like every week, you got on here every week and said, they ain't this, they ain't that. And all thing they did every week, and I'll use your word, add wrinkles and win.
But they still was stale. The offense still was stale. Did the offense you tune in to see their offense or see the defense?
I tune in to watch them.
Because they had better. They Jimmy's would bang your Joe, everybody else Joe's. That's why they won.
Ain't that the bottom line?
Right. And I don't think that's true this year.
So you think Tennessee? I'm asking. No, I'm seriously asking. You think Tennessee is?
I absolutely said that. I'll make sure I'm in Knoxville to put the draping on Smokey. Yes, they're gonna win.
Look, it's been 8 years in a row.
It's about time. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna just roll with Georgia because, like I said, just prove it to me first. Tennessee, I think you're doing great. Joey Aguilar has definitely won the trade. Y'all won the trade, okay? Because Nico is shitco.
Don't do Nico like that. Don't do that. That's unfair. That is unfair.
Whoa.
That is unfair to do Nico like that. Don't do Nico like that.
Hold on. You telling me don't do Nico like that because your previous example was you see what they put on the field. I'm telling you, what has he put on the field?
Who?
Nico.
Who is Nico on the field?
Weeks.
Who is Nico on the field with?
My point exactly. UCLA.
Right. I know what school he's on the field with, but name a player on their offense.
Ain't that your job to figure it out before you go?
No, hey, I'm just saying, don't praise this man because he came to a better roster. That's
Ain't that your job before you go? Ain't that your job before you leave?
I'm just saying. Don't do Nico like that. That's
but
unfair.
Also, everything with Nico wasn't on the field. This wasn't an on the field. Let me be quiet. It wasn't an on the field decision for Nico. Let's just keep it like. Well, see, I'm about to get in trouble for Nico and his daddy. Damn it, I'll say it. Don't let stars start to make your eyes glitter and not look at what you need to be. Moving on, just give me Georgia for right now. Moving on. The things that these folks be doing. Number 18 USF versus number 5 Miami. Miami is a 17.5 favorite. 57.5 is the over under. 3:30 p.m. on the CW. Yes, the ACC has a contract with the CW, so be happy.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What you mean? Don't do what?
I saw the little slide, little jab you threw there.
No, that wasn't no slide jab. I said be happy. No, I said be happy because everybody always moan and complain about having to have this and having to have that. Well, if you got over the air antenna, you can watch it.
Whatever. Now
you just being petty. See, I told you why your name is Petty Dave. Man, look, do what you gotta do.
I mean, Vontae, I'm with Vontae. I mean, but at the same time, at this point, I don't even call it an upset. I mean, really. I mean, you go in the swamp and get a win. I'm not. I mean, okay, on paper it's an upset because you got a higher rank for sure 18, but I think USF is just that good to pull this game out. You know, you got another stale Georgia quarterback on the center at Miami. Only thing changed was the city. Same girlfriend. City in the NIL. The only thing changed. And the coach. All right. Same.
And his pocketbook.
And his pocketbook changed. You know. But he was what we thought he was. All right. And USF is not going to let him off the hook. Give me them Bulls.
So when you said that he is what you thought he was, what does that mean? I'm asking. I don't know what you
mean. You remember when we was you made a statement in the pre-show like, "Hey, this kid made this pass. The kid made this pass. Oh well, here's a kid I know, right? So he'll show flashes, but then he'll come back and show the mediocrity. So,
so you don't give him no credit for what they did with Notre Dame. I'm asking.
No, I give that wide receiver that caught that pass that should have been intercepted all the credit. That's who you give credit to. You don't talk about it, so talk about him making a miraculous catch. Because that was a pick. That was a pick going back the other way. I mean, it wasn't just on my TV. Oh, my, where you at? Did you see that game? Wasn't that an interception? And the wide receiver for Miami saved the day? We could be having a whole different conversation right here, Williams. But be that as it may, giving them Bulls, I'm definitely taking the points on this game.
You sure you're not a Florida fan?
Florida who?
You sure not a Florida Gator fan? Because your hate for Georgia is strong.
No, I do that to kind of bother my brother. But my brother don't really like Georgia. So it's just, it's weird. It's weird. But no, I do have a hate for Georgia. My hate for Georgia is kind of like my old school hate for Bama.
Hate is such a strong word.
Yeah, it's kind of like my old school hate for Bama. They changed the narrative, but Georgia hadn't changed the narrative since DJ Shockley. So I mean, it's that's a whole nother topic. But I think I think you pick it up what I'm putting down. You
like I said, okay. Yeah. See, since you done took all the time, give me USF, excuse me, plus 17 and a half. That's why I am. Bob lied. I know where everything's going on. Give me Brown, give me all them boys. USF been had a solid squad. It just sometimes it takes a little upsetting for people to recognize it. Or like I give my PSA every year is stop watching football games because of helmets.
Man, I think
football games are not decided by helmets.
Listen, I think another year or two of what we're seeing, I don't think we'll have to preach that sermon no more.
Oh, you you're still gonna have the loud ones that's on the internet that can't tell you what between a zone and a man coverage that their team sucks because of the fact of a helmet.
You know what I wonder? I asked a friend of mine, he normally be on here. Were the Bama faithful mad because it was FSU and they thought that they were just that much better, or were they mad because they lost? Or if he said that he didn't think it was either more, he think it was more so how they lost. So that was a question. So when you get on, when you call in, I want you to answer that for me. Were you upset because of who you lost to, or were you upset about how you lost? So I'll let you when you call in that you can do that.
Can I answer that question as a non-Bama fan?
No.
Yes, I can.
No. I can't stop you. I can't stop
fuck
you.
it.
So,
I don't forget.
Right,
I don't need
exactly.
no permission. But as a college football person, I think it's more of it's the circumstances coming off what happened last year, and a lot of them still have the quote unquote Nick Saban hangover, where they just used to everything kind of going their way, and it's not everybody. It's the way that it happened. You had all this hype over the offseason about how great they was going to be and everything, how good it was. And the problem was they didn't know nothing about Florida State because of the fact they had 40 plus new transfers to come in. And you had an overhaul. You had an overhaul of everything, but Alabama knew more what they had coming back. And that's kind of where it came from. Like, what you doing? What you doing, DeBoer? What you doing down here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, it was a combination. But like I said, I'll let the Bama Nation speak.
I can't wait.
Jared, yes, 100%. We will have to talk about that offline.
Man, y'all can't do Hubert Davis. Leave Hubert alone, man.
Oh no, he got to go.
No. Hubert is a Tar Heel legend.
For what? Sir, legend don't win. Legend don't. That don't work there.
Who you want
that don't
work.
No,
you want Rasheed Wallace to coach?
I don't. Give me a coach. I don't give a damn if he's affiliated with North Carolina or not. Give me a coach. I ain't got to go back to the Roy Williams days.
That's a good days though. Good days.
He. We have to talk about that offline, Jerry. I'm sorry. We have to talk about that offline because don't get my blood pressure up today. Okay, here we go. This will be an interesting conversation. Florida versus number 3 LSU. LSU's a 7.5 point favorite. 47.5 is the over and under. 6:30 p.m. ABC.
Man, I'm definitely taking this game on Saturday.
You see, you so full of S. You about to make me cuss. You so full of S. Go ahead.
Man, I think this team is broken. Did you see Coach 30? Coach Go 30, man.
Yes,
We had the Tebow jersey on.
You can't miss a Coach Go 30.
You know what? We should have had that queued up, man. We should have had that one queued up. But
what, Coach Go 30?
Yeah, we should have had it queued up. But I didn't think about it till I saw it. Yeah, man. I mean, only thing gonna help Florida now is prayer. I mean, only thing gonna help is the good Lord. Cause I don't know what I mean. And what? I mean, it is what it is. I hate it for DJ. I hate it for Lagway. But y'all finna get drilled Saturday. Man, it's probably gonna I think it's gonna get ugly. I really do. That place gonna be rocking. They're gonna be loud. You already got a coach that I'm sure the team probably don't believe in.
See, right? Why you see, I ain't gonna call that man what them folks be calling him.
What they call him?
Sunbelt Billy.
Yeah, they did. I did see some Sunbelt Billy, but yeah, Sunbelt. God dang.
Cause that's where he came from.
I know, but shoot, I ain't heard the Sunbelt name since what's UAB old coach name? The old basketball coach.
Oh, basketball coach. Which one?
The one. God damn, I can't call his name. If my brother on here, he know his name. Shucks. Was it Gene Bartow?
Gene Bartow, the founder of the program?
Yes. That the one he used to coach. I think he coached basketball at UAB.
Yeah,
when they went
that's
to
the
the Sun Belt.
legend. That is the
Yeah,
legend.
yeah.
Gene
When I was
Bartow,
growing
yeah.
up, when I grew up in Birmingham, Gene Bartow was the basketball coach.
Yeah, that was the man. Everybody knew
Yeah,
Bartow.
that's the last time I really heard Sun Belt talk. But
man, you'd have
yeah,
heard
man, it's
Sun
finna
Belt
get ugly
talk
down
since
there
then.
for them. I mean, them boys down in the bayou, you know what to do with them Gators. That's all I'll say, and I'll leave it there. Right between the eyes.
You know, LSU, one of their fatal flaws so far this year is they can't run the ball. They only put up 23 points last week in a different kind of effort that I really. They have the tools. They have the tools. Everything on defense. They do. But not being able to run the ball concerns me. That doesn't mean that they not gonna beat Florida. I'm just saying it just really does concern me because everything hasn't seemed to be a good performance so far on an overall basis. So I'm not 100% sure. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, it's why they call it gambling. I would go with Florida plus the points. I might go with Florida. Put like this. I would go Florida plus the points in the first half. Because all it takes is just a little bit. I mean, seriously. I mean, if you really look at what LSU has done, seriously, I'm not 100% sure that it'll be a blowout or be or to cover the spread.
I think that when I say that, I'm not really speaking from a place of X's and O's. I'm not really speaking of a place of talent. I'm speaking of a place of mindset.
You think
emotionally?
You think they just done for?
Yeah. I mean, emotionally, how do you pick up your team from losing from? I mean, even though USF was a darn good team, right? I'm looking to see them in January. I really do. But how do you emotionally pick your shit? How do you emotionally pick up your team and get them ready to go in Death Valley?
We got to see.
Like, I mean, how do you do that? What can Sun Billy say? I think they done for. I think they gave them. I think they gave them meat for real. There's no knock on Florida because I love DJ Lamb. I think he's gonna be an outstanding player. I think he'll have a hell of a year next year. Not this year. I think year 3 was gonna be his year. But I think mentally, I don't know how you pick it. If LSU get out early on them, I think they fold. And it has absolutely nothing to do.
I can see you saying that. I can see you saying that. I understand.
Absolutely do with personnel. It's just that the situation, right?
Yeah.
Like
I'm definitely not disagreeing with you. I'm definitely not disagreeing because it's a battle of wheels, and not to bring up a old wound, but if you take Alabama for example, if they don't play ULM, and ULM is a respectable, is a good program, if they happen to go into a, let's say they say that game is a, I don't know, throw anybody out there, a national power or somebody like that, you don't know how that is going to respond.
Right.
Going back to back like that. Right. That's just, you just
never know. Like for instance, let's say Alabama loses. We just using Alabama just because we're talking about it. But let's say they drop a game to Vandy. Let's just say after they drop to Vandy, which they have. But let's just say after they drop to Vandy, and then the very next week they got to go into LSU. It's not. Yeah, it's not about the plays we're gonna run, or the plays we're gonna call, or what defense we're gonna run. Now where you head at? If you get down in this game, are you gonna panic? So that's where I'm at with
it. It's a lot. I would mean to say this earlier, Jared. Yeah, man, I got my brother on the TV over here, man. I got Fort Valley State and Clark Atlanta over here, 21-19 right now. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I can't remember who's on first and goal right now. I'm trying to see. So yeah, it's getting close, bro. ESPN2, check out my brother, man. check out Fort Valley State versus Clark Atlanta if y'all want to tune in to some good football. But yeah, we'll do that, man. Like I said, I'm a roll with LSU, but it wouldn't surprise me if Florida gave them a really good run for their money. But we need to go ahead because we done been up a little time, so let's make this one quick. Number 16, Texas A&M versus number 8, Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 6.5 point favorite, 6:30 p.m. on NBC and Peacock.
Man, my question is, what Notre Dame are we going to see? Right. I saw some inconsistencies. I saw some good things, but I saw some inconsistencies. I feel like their run game should be a little bit better than what I saw. But again, when I saw them, it was their first game of the year, right? So you take that kind of with a grain of salt. But being at home, this should be an improved, a more mature Texas A&M squad too. It really should be.
It seems to have been.
So they at Notre Dame at home. Yeah, if I don't really know, but I would just go with the home team if I had just to pick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with just Notre Dame. I'm gonna go with Texas A&M right now, and then see what they got going on with their little system they got going on with their quarterbacks and everything like that. But keeping that short and sweet, this right here, if my mouse wants to work today, which is making up his mind whether or not it wants to work or not, is if you see this little thing right here in this corner up here, if you look on it right here, this is how you actually call in. Or if that ain't big enough for you, all you got, let me take take that off of there. You can scan that. Either one will get you to where you need to go to get connected to us. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and say the phone. Let's hear your call. You can say what you. I ain't gonna say what you want to say.
I mean, yeah, let it rip.
Let it rip. Just don't get us. Don't get me no strikes. Okay, don't get us no strikes on here. Okay, that's all we ask for.
You got the hang up button. As long as you got that button, we okay.
It's been hell. It's too late. Then this ain't no. Hey, this ain't radio. This ain't no 10-second delay. So that's all you have to do to call in. I don't know if Quintel is still on here because he swears that he's going to be first. So if you can't get in, just be patient, and we can go ahead and do that. And just I want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear what everybody got to say. Let me see what I got here. Just like you, okay. What you do, you open up your camera, just like how you scan a QR code with your phone. You do it the same way. You can put your phone up there, the camera part up there to it, and then the little QR code comes up, and you just hit it. Just hit allow, and then it'll come through the board here, and then we'll be able to get you all here. Trust me, we went through a lot to try to make this work the right way. I know who we didn't see today.
Who is GOJ?
GOJ.
He should really be on. He should be sitting on cloud nine right now.
Oh, I know he's sitting on cloud now right now. That's Mr. Ohio State. Oh, he said if you own the phone, you still should be able to get on there, shouldn't it? Because if you own the phone, just open up your camera and still be able just to scan it. The same way, like if you watching whatever you got going on, as long as you can open the phone and scan
it. He can.
Hold on. Let's try this right quick. Hello?
Hey, what up, man?
Man, what's going on, man? Who is this?
Hey, this is Jared Olever Green, brother.
Whoa, what's going on, man? Dave ain't said nothing yet. I don't know why he ain't said nothing.
I'm here. I'm just trying to see where we're going with this, Jared.
Ain't nothing, man.
Where we going with it?
Talk to us, man. Good to hear from you again, bro.
Hold on. I got you playing and.
Oh, he got that and the YouTube playing.
Yeah, you probably got to turn the YouTube down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I'm glad you got brothers back, man. Renard, I'm glad that I pray the Lord continue to bless you, man, with the health, man, and
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
um,
sir.
we anything the devil try to throw your way, we're gonna bind it in Jesus' name. You hear me?
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, brother.
But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know you saw my Tar Heels get curb stomped.
Uh, hey, I told you, bro. Y'all they up there worrying about trademarking words, and he be trademarking some tackles.
For real.
Like
For real,
that's
man.
serious, bro. That's serious.
I mean,
That was
okay.
so embarrassing.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask this question. I get it. Bill Belichick came in, but did the talent really upgrade? Like, if if Saban would have been a first year coach there, I think they still get ran out of there. So don't hold your head down. I think it's just gonna take a time. You know how it go. I mean, there's a process. The process don't it doesn't fast. It doesn't not be a process because of who we hire, right? It's still he just may be able to speed up the process, but it's still a process. So I think they're gonna be okay. Um,
Yeah,
long as you
and
keep that
probably
young, long
in
as you
our
keep that
comp.
young girl off him, he'll be all right.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
She
It
ain't
ain't
going
gonna happen.
nowhere. She ain't
No
going
way.
nowhere. But in them
Yeah,
pockets.
she ain't going nowhere. But you know, my co-host on my show, the Southern Baller Show, Coach 67 Sports TV, we call him Mr. Southern, cause he's a Southern alum, man. But he
Mm.
been hot. He's been hot with his Jaguars, man.
For a good reason.
They
I can
he want Terrence
I can tell you that the offense ain't
Graves
hot.
and all of them gone.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Woo.
Yeah, yeah, that offense is and don't get me wrong, McCoy is an athlete, but they should have went with Jalen Woods during that North Carolina Central game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, McCoy broke off a 70-yard run. And then they got that running back, Holly from LSU. That's
Yeah, for
good,
LSU.
but
Yeah.
they need more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I have to agree with you, man. I have to agree with you. I can tell you that I know some prominent Southern former football alums, and they were not happy, and they said this is not Southern football. I don't know what this is. So yeah, like they say, watch your back, watch your back. That's all I'm saying is watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. But what else you see on the FBS side? What's your early impression so far?
I'm a little bit too early for me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm impressed with USF. Uh, uh, Byron Brown is balling,
Oh,
and like Dave said, he's been doing this.
yep, that's very true.
But of course, I'm call me guilty for this, man. But I like Coach Prime, so I'm rooting for Colorado. And but he need to run the daggone ball.
Coach Prime gonna want. He want to sling it around.
And figure out the
Yeah.
QB because what's his name is starting again.
Who is starting again?
What's his name? Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, Sharp. Yeah,
Sharp.
because he tore Delaware, and I'm not gonna lie, that was a good call because don't get me wrong, I watched Salter at Liberty, and in my opinion, Salter could have got, if he would have stayed at Liberty, he could have probably got drafted in the 5th or 6th or 7th round.
Right.
That's how good he was balling.
Yeah, he was good at Liberty now.
But when he made that transition, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if it's if the light's too big for him, just being on that it's all FBS ball, but
right,
just being in that Power 5 ball, or that atmosphere. I don't know what happened. He acting like he don't know how to read the coverage. He hesitant. You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, they got one of the best wide receiving corps. Dangerous. They can carve up anybody in that conference anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But that may work to their favor. We gonna see.
You right, we gonna see. But brother, I appreciate you calling in.
Appreciate you.
This gonna be a permanent thing now. So, cause we want to hear from everybody, man. We don't care what you got to say. If you just want to get on here and say, hey, or like my homeboy said, boy, you about to turn to the mini Paul Feinbaum show. I said, hey, that's fine with me.
Hey, Renard, if they just want to say roll time,
hey, that's fine.
I don't care what they want to say.
You can say it this
time. It's their time. It's their time to say whatever they want to say. But man,
I will say this. I'm gonna get off, man. If my Ravens, talking about protein, if my Ravens lose to the Browns this week, get rid of John Harbaugh.
Oh my God, I agree. I agree with you. I agree 100%.
And that's what I call a mic drop right there. You got to get off. You got to get off on that one, because that's a mic drop. We agree. We definitely agree on that.
I'll be blessed. I'll be back in the chat, man.
All right, brother.
All right, Jay.
So yeah, we appreciate Jay for hollering at us, man. Who's ever next, it'll come up. Like I said, it'll come up, and we can just talk. You can say whatever you want to say. You can go back 2 weeks, Omar. And say whatever you want to say, man. We ain't been.
Omar say he have a technical.
I see he have a technical difficulty, but
of all the weeks to have technical difficulties, is
man,
this week, right?
We just want to lead. And you know what, Dave? When we do After Dark on Saturday,
I think After Dark
be some spirited people.
But you know what? I think After Dark, we should probably do 90% phone calls.
Oh, I'm 100% in favor of that.
90%.
Please say what y'all, bro.
I'm talking about leave the QR code up all night.
I'm in favor with you. I'm in favor with you. Let them say, because you already know that raw emotion. That's what we like. That's what we want.
So Omar, so you said you're on your phone. So what you may have to do is just end the show. Well, okay. You can't really end the show, right? Because he want to scan the QR code.
No,
he can. You know what I'm saying? Like he watching it on his phone, so the QR code is on his phone.
But I mean, it depends on the phone. Sometimes you can just push the YouTube to the top and just.
But he got to scan the QR code though.
But he puts the YouTube to the top and then like scan it. But see, I don't know which phone he got.
What are you gonna scan? Because he on the phone that the QR code he's looking at it.
It's just like if you on your phone right now, if you on YouTube right now,
right.
And you pull up your camera. If you slide your YouTube up to where in the mini box, like in the corner, and you pull up your camera's still gonna pull up.
Oh, you talking about like when you make it a small box or whatever, you think it still get it. Or he could screen. Oh, well, I was thinking maybe screenshot it, go in your photos, pull it up, and then touch and hold on it. Maybe it'll pull it. I don't know.
Yeah, he could do that.
But yeah, Omar, I told Renard that you were gonna have technical difficulties tonight.
Here we go.
I figured you.
Let me see something right quick. Let me draw something right quick.
Well, I tell you what. How can we do this?
Oh, just give me 1 second.
But yeah, we're trying to get it together for Omar. I know he wanted to call in. If anybody else,
I want to know what happened to your coworker. I wanted to hear from her.
She probably sleep. Knowing her.
You tell her I said that I'm very disappointed in her. And next time maybe we just have a straight call-in show where y'all can just say what y'all want to say, so they can scream and do whatever. Like
What's your take on A&M and Tennessee State?
I got A&M. I'm sorry, I'm not. I think Quad Brown is playing too good.
Think so.
I think that this is what happens when we ain't been on in 2 weeks. I ain't even get to really go down all the swag stuff because of a lot of them still is Tuskegee, Jackson State. I have no. That's JSU all day. Like I said, looking at that A&M Tennessee State game, like I told you before, I think that's the one I was most interested in.
Yeah.
And
let Clark Atlanta close this one out, so that's a good win for Clark. A good conference win. Not too much. Not so much.
Look, I do that for every win. I ain't. Look, I'm not doing that for the because that just means he keep his job for a little bit long. Keep his job a little bit long. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can do this for him. That photo I just sent you. I'm trying to see if I could do something.
Yeah, if you send him a photo of that QR code,
I did.
you text that QR code, he should be able to go to his text message to open it and touch and hold on it, and it should open up for him.
Yeah, you should be able to touch and hold on it and then open it up. Open up the code I just sent to you straight to your phone.
Yeah, you should be able to. What else we got this week?
Swag?
Well, we ain't really got nothing for swag.
Well,
let's see.
Matter of fact, let me pull it up. I got it right here.
Pull it up.
So I got it right here. So let me get it. Let me get this done. I'm trying to keep my eye over here. Share screen.
Cause I think a lot of the swag is out of conference because
that's why I was saying that. Like it's Tuskegee and Jackson State. Then A&M and Tennessee State. We already said that.
Miles you got the Miles and that's gonna get ugly quick.
Because this ain't Sam Shades Miles. Moving on. Alcorn and Mississippi State. You already know. Bethune and South Carolina State. I expect South Carolina State to handle.
I gotta watch that South Carolina State. That may not be a good game to watch them on, but it's a good. I probably need to watch and see because Savannah State, the Savannah State Tigers. They got to go to Savannah. They got to go to South Carolina State this year on homecoming. That's what I said.
You get Kentucky State and Grambling State, of course, but no. Mississippi Valley versus Southeastern Louisiana Lions.
Albany State and FAM. That'll be a good one.
That was the other one that I was looking at. I'm sorry I didn't get. Yeah,
that'll be a good one.
That's out of conference. Yeah, Albany State and FAM would be a good one to watch. And then, like, I don't even know who this is. Lincoln, Southern and Fresno. I mean, that's what I said. We're still in the money game season of a lot of stuff. So,
yeah. I'm watching Kentucky State and Grambling.
I'll watch it.
Okay.
I think it might be it might be a pretty good game. But I guess when I was pulling up like the SWAC week 3, I thought we was in more conference.
No,
not as much as conference.
Yeah, those first 3 weeks in the SWAC for the most part is going to be.
It's always seems to be that way.
Yeah.
But that's also me dealing with crazy brain, as I like to say.
Yeah. No, unless you get into maybe some little kickoff classes and stuff like that. What's in the SEC this week? What we got?
Oh, who you want? Who you want to see? Who you want? Let me see. I'll get you.
Let me see what game we got in the SEC.
I can tell you mostly. Pull it right here. Do it scores wise. Then we'll do it this way because it's easier to see. So you got Oklahoma and Temple. We got Wisconsin and Alabama.
Which I think that'll be. I'm taking what's the spread on that? Because I'm definitely taking that over.
Tomorrow. It's 21.5. It's a spread.
Bama 21.5.
Bama 21.5. The over under is 46.5.
Yeah, I'm taking the spread. They're gonna beat the hell out of them.
Because Wisconsin quarterback is messed up too. Of course, you get South Alabama, Auburn's homecoming. Louisiana, Missouri. We already said Georgia, Tennessee, UTEP, Texas. We already said Alcorn and Mississippi State playing.
All right.
Then this game.
What we got?
I want to see this game. Arkansas and Ole Miss. Arkansas. I like that one.
What are they playing at?
Ole Miss. And then we got, like I said, Florida, LSU, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Eastern. Oh, and this one. How can I forget this one?
What you got?
Van Ndyne, South Carolina. I'm definitely rolling with Van Ndyne on this one.
What?
You heard me.
What are they playing at?
At South Carolina.
You going against Sellers?
Give me the Fighting Commodores.
You going to get Sellers?
Give me the Fighting Commodores.
Probably your Magic.
Give me the Fighting Commodores.
I
To keep it close.
mean, yeah, I can see that. Man,
I'm
don't
just
like
saying.
don't like can get on tonight, man. Like we're gonna have to.
We gonna. I mean, Jared then called in for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we just getting this back in. You know, it's all good. I'm surprised your brother didn't call in. Here's
no smoke.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Let me stop this right here. Y'all scan QR codes all day long. So if this one is too small for you to get, then we got this big one.
I think the issue they're having though is that if they're watching it on their phone, I think that's the issue. Because they don't have anything to take the picture of because of what they're trying to take a picture of their own.
That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing about it. Depending on what phone you got, depending on what kind of phone you got, but if you got any kind of smartphone, well, let me take this off. Let's see this. Hold on. And stupid said I got a rotary landline. Anyway, it's like if I wanted to pull up YouTube, if I wanted to watch YouTube, or if I'm on Facebook or whatever you own, you still should be able to open your camera.
I'm gonna try it from my phone right now. Let me see if that's possible.
I know it's possible because I did it.
I don't see how you did that. Not doing a live show. Let me see something. Let me try something. Now I tell you what I did do. I took a screenshot of the show and sent it to my photos. Of course, it goes to the photos. Open up the screenshot and then touch and held on the QR code, and then now I can open in Safari. And first of all, you probably need to get rid of these Androids out here. Let me just start there. Okay, that might be part of your problem.
There you go. See, they ain't got nothing.
Okay, since we here, we here.
I know they ain't got nothing to do with it because Quintel can do it.
Screenshot the show. Let it go to your photo. Go to your photos. Open the photo. Blow the picture up just a little bit, and then see can you touch and hold on the QR code, and then it should say open the link. At least that's what my iOS device does.
I ain't even do that. Like I said, I just minimized YouTube, pulled to the top, pulled it down like it's in the middle of my screen, and I opened my camera and scanned it.
Yeah, I tried that. Mine didn't work. But that's not to say yours didn't work. I mean, I got to say it didn't work. It didn't work for you.
I don't know.
Oh, well,
we'll give a couple minutes before we dip out.
Yeah. All right, Jared, you got a couple minutes. I'm gonna pull one more up for you.
For who?
For Jared, since he's the reason for me popping the cork on this.
What are you talking about? Well, look, this is what we'll do.
The Shea by Laportier.
That's your fault. What we'll do is this. We will go to since Dave is pouring his last drink, we'll go to the final thoughts.
Go to the final.
Hold on 1 second. I'm almost there. Hold on. We're gonna go to Dave's final thoughts. Got Dave's final thoughts going on right now. So go ahead, Dave.
I think that to wrap up everything we've seen the first 2 weeks of the season, let's not overreact and let's not over-exaggerate where some of our teams are, right? We could be not as good as we're going to be, or you could believe your team is better than what they really are. But at the end of the day, stand by your team, root your team on, and let's not have these unrealistic expectations. You know, some programs have had a 17-year run that's unprecedented.
Here we go.
And you have to realize that it's unprecedented. And you take it with a grain of salt. And you realize that at the end of the day, you're just another great program that has their own ups and downs. And their own ebbs and flows. And you know, that happens. You win some, you lose some, but that doesn't mean you're not a great program. You can't win them all. You know. So I think that my final thoughts are, hey, let's have more realistic expectations about our teams and our program. And I'm gonna leave it right there, Williams. I love the music, by the way. Put me in such a calm.
We appreciate you. We appreciate y'all for coming in, listening to us for a little while. Like I said, we'll be back. We'll be better. Thank God for where we are right now. But we up out this thing, man. Like I said, we'll try to get more of it going and do what we can do. Phone call thing, like I said, I think it's something that's kind of that's gonna definitely make it work. But for downside, Omar said, "Dave, you need a cigar."
Omar, I actually have quite a few up there in the humidor, and if I didn't have to work in the morning, I really would go outside on the deck and smoke it one.
Please, don't start them right now. But anyway, man, for Down South football, man, we really appreciate y'all coming into us, and we happy to be back. So, if nothing else, we about this thing, man.
You could let the music ride on out. Let the music ride on out.
Let
it ride.
I got this.
I need that soundtrack. That shit gonna be a DSF soundtrack, guys. Yeah.
Anyway, man, we about this thing. See y'all later.